Have you ever felt warm air again, even right after refilling your AC gas sweat drips and the mechanic smiles? He says, you need a new compressor. That repair costs thousands of dollars. But here's the truth most drivers miss. Over 80% of weak AC cases come from small issues you can fix yourself. Each takes only minutes and costs under $10. This video shows every simple step. Turn your roasting car into an icebox. Cooler air, longer compressor, life, lower fuel use, no shop visits, no expensive parts, no scams. Just smart habits every driver should know. Watch until the end because one wrong trick can destroy your entire AC system. Let's begin right now. 1. Clean the condenser. The condenser sits right behind the front bumper. It's the first part hit by airflow. Dust bugs and grime quickly build up there. Once clogged, heat can't escape effectively. The refrigerant stays hot and pressure rises. Then your vents blow nothing but warm air. Many think the gas leaked out. Others blame the compressor itself. But usually it's just a dirty condenser. Wait until the car cools completely. Spray medium pressure water from inside out. Use a stiff brush for stubborn spots. Be gentle, don't bend the cooling fins. Let everything dry before starting the engine. Clean metal exchanges heat much faster. You'll feel colder air almost immediately. Your compressor runs easier and fuel use drops. 10 minutes of cleaning can save $1,000. 2. Clean the evaporator with foam. Deep inside the dashboard hides the evaporator core. That's where moisture turns into icy vapor. Over time, dust and bacteria stick to it. Airflow weakens and a musty smell appears. The system works harder, wasting electricity and fuel. Sensors even start misreading the temperature. You don't need a mechanic for this. Buy an AC foam cleaner for $10. Remove the cabin filter before spraying. Insert the nozzle into the air vents. Spray evenly through every vent opening. Turn the fan to high for 10 minutes. The foam dissolves grime into liquid runoff. Open the doors to let fresh air in. Instantly, the air feels colder and cleaner. Do this every 3 to 6 months. You'll avoid respiratory issues and extend core life. A tiny can of foam can change everything. 3. Replace the cabin air filter. A dirty filter cuts cooling power by 30%. Its job is to trap dust and pollen. When clogged, air barely reaches the vents. Moisture builds up and mold starts growing. Many pay hundreds for AC system cleaning. In reality, a $20 filter fixes it. Most cars place it behind the glove box. Open the cover, remove the old element, slide in a new one facing the right direction. If you drive in dusty areas, replace it yearly. Fresh filters let the fan breathe easily. Cold air reaches the rear seats again. Odors disappear within minutes of installation. It also protects the blower and compressor motor. Both are expensive and hate extra strain. Clean filter, cooler cabin, and quieter operation. Small effort, big comfort payoff. Don't skip this cheap but vital step. 4. Clean the air inlet area. The inlet sits below the windshield edge. Leaves dust and rainwater gather there fast. Soon it becomes a moldy little swamp. Air passing through picks up that damp odor. It blows straight into your cabin each drive. If you smell mildew, start right here, brush out debris, or use a small vacuum. Then turn the fan to low speed. Spray disinfectant like Lysol into the intake slots. Keep the blower running for about 5 minutes. The mist travels through ducts and kills bacteria. Afterward, open all doors for ventilation. Do this every month or 2 consistently. The air will smell cleaner and fresher. You'll breathe easier on long commutes. This also stops sinus and allergy flare-ups. Simple care keeps the whole HVAC system healthy. 5 minutes outside prevents hours at the shop. 5. Use the recirculation button correctly. That circular arrow button isn't a mystery symbol. It's the secret to faster, colder air. When activated, it recycles already cooled air inside. The AC doesn't need to fight outside heat. Cooling time drops and fuel economy improves. Tests show savings near 10% overall, but using it non-stop creates stale air inside. Oxygen levels fall and windows may fog up. So use it smart, not constantly. Turn it on during heavy traffic or hot starts. Switch it off after 10 or 15 minutes. Fresh air circulation keeps humidity balanced. You'll notice deeper cooling and less odor buildup. It also shields you from exhaust fumes nearby. Every driver should master this tiny button. Right timing makes a big temperature difference. Cooler cabin, happier passengers, healthier system. Now let's move to another common mistake. 6. Use max AC at the right time. Most drivers hit max AC the moment they enter. The cabin is still blazing hot inside. That's a huge shock to the compressor. High pressure builds and fuel use jumps 20%. Soon the AC weakens and runs noisier. There's a better, smarter way to cool. Start the engine and select normal AC mode. Lower all windows for 15 to 20 seconds. Let trapped heat escape naturally first. When the airflow feels cooler, close the windows. Now switch to max AC for peak performance. The compressor works under a lighter load immediately. Cooling becomes faster, smoother, and more efficient. You'll save fuel and protect internal seals. Small habits, massive improvement over time. Do it every start, especially in summer. It keeps pressure stable and prevents premature failure. Your AC will stay icy for many years. 7. Check the cooling fans. Behind the condenser sit 2 crucial cooling fans working together. They pull air through the radiator and condenser for heat control. If one stops spinning, pressure rises and cooling drops fast. Your vents soon blow lukewarm air no matter the setting. Pop the hood and start your car's AC at full. After 5 minutes, both fans should spin at steady speed. If only one runs, the system is in trouble. Replacing a broken fan usually costs under $100. Ignore it and you may lose a $2,000 compressor. Many drivers misdiagnose weak AC as low refrigerant. In reality, a lazy fan is the silent killer. Inspect connectors for corrosion and clean the motor housing. Do this quick check every 6 months for safety. Healthy fans keep temperature stable and extend the compressor's life. This tiny inspection prevents massive repair bills later. 8. Inspect the drive belt fan belt. That black rubber belt links your engine to the compressor pulley. When it cracks or slips, the compressor can't spin fast enough. You'll hear squealing noises each time the AC engages fully. Soon the air turns warm and fuel use increases dramatically. Lift the hood and inspect the belt surface carefully today. Look for cracks, glazing, or oil stains on its ribs. Any visible wear means replacement time. Don't wait for failure. A new belt costs less than $65 to install. Compare that to a burnt compressor costing thousands in repairs. Loosen the tensioner and swap it in 20 short minutes. Tight, clean belts keep mechanical parts synchronized perfectly. They also reduce engine load and vibration under heavy use. Replace the belt every 40 to 50,000 miles ideally. Preventative care always beats waiting for a roadside breakdown. 9. Check the refrigerant level. Refrigerant is the lifeblood circulating through your AC system. Even sealed systems slowly leak a small amount each year. When levels drop, pressure falls and cooling performance declines fast. Shops might insist on expensive system overhauls you don't need. Buy a $10 recharge kit and test it yourself easily. Attach the hose to the low pressure service port securely. Run the engine with AC on maximum for accuracy. If the gauge reads low, add 134 amperes gradually in bursts. Avoid R1234YF unless your car specifically requires that newer type. Once pressure stabilizes, the vents will blow ice cold again. Never overfill. Too much gas can damage the compressor seals. One can last years if the system stays tight and clean. Check once a year before summer heat waves arrive. This quick DIY saves hundreds and keeps cooling power strong. Understanding refrigerant basics means independence from shady mechanics forever. 10. Park in shade or use a windshield sunshade. Sunlight transforms your parked car into a rolling oven fast. At 80 degrees outside, cabins can exceed 118 inside. That brutal heat forces the AC to work twice as hard. Fuel consumption jumps 20% during hot restarts instantly. Whenever possible, park under trees or inside covered structures. If shade isn't available, unfold a reflective windshield screen. A quality one costs less than $10 at Walmart. It can drop interior temperature by nearly 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooler cabins, reduce compressor strain, and preserve dashboard materials too. Hot interiors also damage leather plastics and electronic panels. Protecting them saves far more than the shade's small cost. Combine sunshades with cracked windows for natural ventilation flow. You'll step into a much cooler, more comfortable vehicle daily. This simple habit extends AC life and saves real fuel money. Shade is your cheapest yet most effective air conditioning upgrade. 11. Check the coolant level. Low coolant affects far more than just your engine temperature. When the engine overheats, the ECU disables the compressor instantly. That's why you sometimes get hot air without warning suddenly. Open the hood and find the translucent overflow reservoir tank. The fluid should rest between the min and max markings. If it's below MIN, top it up with the same coolant type. Never pour plain water, it corrodes and dilutes protective additives quickly. Inspect hoses and radiator joints for leaks or white residue. An intact cooling loop keeps pressure balanced across the AC system. Stable engine heat means consistent cold airflow at the vents. Use a pre-mixed 30-50 antifreeze blend for best long-term results. One $15 bottle can save thousands in engine damage later. Check monthly during summer or long highway trips for safety. Coolant maintenance quietly preserves both engine and cabin comfort. Ignore it and you'll sweat while the ECU protects itself. 12. Measure battery voltage before blaming the AC. Your air conditioning depends on stable electrical power to function. Weak batteries starve the blower motor and clutch solenoid of energy. That's why cold air fades randomly at stoplights sometimes. Use a multimeter to test voltage with the engine off first. Healthy batteries read around 12.6 volts at rest ideally. Anything below 12.3 means it's time for charging soon. Low voltage makes fans slow and sensors misread cabin temperature. Recharge overnight or replace the battery if it's over 4 years old. A strong battery ensures smooth compressor engagement every single cycle. It also lightens alternator load and improves fuel efficiency instantly. Drivers often waste money chasing non-existent refrigerant leaks unfairly. The real problem is just poor electrical supply management overall. Check battery terminals for corrosion and tighten loose clamps firmly. Repeat this test every 6 months as preventative care always. A powerful battery keeps your AC icy and your summer stress-free. Now you know 12 proven ways to double AC performance. Clean systems, cool faster, last longer, and save serious fuel. Comment below and tell us what you'd love next, tips on engine cooling, summer maintenance, or compressor longevity. Your feedback decides the next video we make for you.